Hello, welcome back. This is Wency from Wency's Toys channel, and in this video I will be reviewing the Lego set 75357 Ghost and Phantom 2 from the Lego Star Wars series from Ahsoka Season 1 from Disney Plus. So let's get right to it. Oh, and before I forget, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button and please consider subscribing, as a lot of my viewers have not yet subscribed to my channel, and it would help me a lot in bringing you more content like this in the future. Thank you very much! Okay, so first up, let's take a look at the minifigures. So there are a couple of minifigures in this set, and it's basically sort of like the crew of the Ghost. And of course, the main droid of the Ghost is Chopper. So he is a simple droid. He has a small body, like smaller than R2-D2's body, but almost the same size head, and just an extra smooth stud here, and some smooth plate here at the bottom. But he is a small droid with some small droid feet, and yeah, there's also some back printing here. So very cool that we get Chopper in this set as well. Next, we have another named minifigure. He is Lieutenant Beta or Betya. I am unsure. I'll take a look again at the box cover, but he is a Mon Calamari officer. So he is a lieutenant here with his flight suit, and yeah, the headpiece is so very good with all of these detailed printings here of orange stripes and very nice plain flight gear printing here at the back, but very detailed printing here at the front, and also nice printed legs here. Next is we have First Officer Hawkins. So he has a pretty simple printing here for his minifigure, just the normal officer's minifigure print here from Star Wars. Very plain and simple, very simple legs as well. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a secondary facial expression because he has a very short hairpiece here, and also very simple back printing here. So next we have Jacen Syndulla. So he is the son of Hera Syndulla and Kanan Jarrus. If you've seen the Rebel series, you know that Kanan Jarrus, one of the Jedi in that series, had a romantic relationship with Hera, and Jacen is the offspring of that union. So very simple jacket print minifigure here, pretty much reminiscent of Kanan Jarrus. Unfortunately, he has just the minifigure legs. Would have been nice if he had the medium ones, so that he has movable legs, but no, he got the static ones. He could have pulled off the medium minifigure legs here, since he is a little bit tall. So would have been nice if Lego did that. And yes, it's still just a simple back print here, and I believe he has a secondary facial expression as well. And last but not the least, we have Hera Syndulla herself, the captain of the Ghost ship. So again, the same as in the Rebel series, and actually almost the same as her minifigure in the Star Wars Ghost Microfighters. She has a jacket here, the same style jacket as Jacen and Kanan Jarrus. Also the same kind of leg printing here. It's still the same brown and orange. So the only difference is, of course, the cap, the flight cap that she's using here, and she is a Twi'lek, so she has here her helmet piece is her head tails. And of course, she also has a secondary print, and also that her jacket has the symbol of the Ghost and the Spectre Squadron. Okay, so now on to the main build. Again, this is set 75357, Ghost and the Phantom 2, and this is the Phantom 2. So this is the first bag of the build of the set, and this is the very first thing that you build, and it is a very cute mini ship. So yes, this attaches to the Phantom, and I'll show you later how this Phantom 2 attaches to the Ghost. And unfortunately, it is, I would say it's small. If you know the Rebel series, you know that the Phantom 2 should be able to house at least 2 people. But with this, again, it can only fit probably Jason in a almost sleeping position, or even just one minifigure. Let's see if I can fit one of the bigger minifigures here. And yeah, see, they can't really fit in a higher position, so that's just how it goes. But it is, I would say it is fairly accurate, since it is the aesthetic and the silhouette is pretty accurate with the Phantom, and it's a pretty simple build. It will probably take you about 15 minutes to build this if you were careful, since there are a bunch of stickers here, so again on both sides, so you can see here this is a sticker also, and unfortunately the sides of the windshield are stickers as well, and they are clear stickers, so you need to be careful when applying these. And again, in front also it's a clear sticker there. But yeah, silhouette wise, it is a cool ship. It looks pretty nice, and it is very simple, and there is some carriage here, there is some cargo space for some weapons. So yeah, this looks pretty cool. And finally, the main build, or the rest of the build, this is 12 bags, so there's 13 bags all in all in the set, and it would probably take you about maybe an hour or more to build this, because I would say there are not a lot of things to build that are pretty much the same. Probably just the side greeblings here. If you've seen the fast build, actually this is a pretty cool way that they put this in, as well as the side panelings. These are pretty much symmetrical, and also these sides here. But other than that, the whole build itself, the bulk of it, is pretty interesting. So as I said, I will show you how the Phantom attaches to the Ghost. Actually, there is, if you look, let's take a look at the back, at the engines. Pretty nice engine silhouette, and of course, unfortunately, it doesn't close up the way a normal starship would be. So of course, this is the hook that would sit with the Phantom here, and then there's also a stud to sort of snap it into place so that it wouldn't move pretty much all around, right? So again, this is the Ghost as seen in the Ahsoka series, and it is a fairly large ship. I would say the same size as a midi scale Millennium Falcon, and I wasn't able to buy the original Ghost ship with the first Phantom because I didn't rediscover Lego until a little later, just a few years ago. So I wasn't able to buy the original sets, but I have the Millennium Falcon. Unfortunately, I don't have it with me now here to show you the size comparison, but I would say it's almost pretty much the same size as far as the main dish of the Millennium Falcon would be. But this is a bulkier ship. Both are Corellian design, both are built by Corellian engineering, but there are a few features here that are pretty intense, I would say. So let me take off the Phantom first. So it does hook there in place pretty securely. So if I put this upside down, or lay it on the side. As you can see here, the main landing gears are pretty much in place. So if you're gonna fly this around, if you can fly this around with this bulkiness of a ship, these would still just be standing out, right? But one cool feature here that pretty much impressed me is how these firing pins are here. So unfortunately, I was hoping when this was being built that there is a way that this would have been triggered from somewhere up top, but pretty much you have to do it from here. And these are also the firing mechanisms for the spring-loaded shooters here. So as you can see, there are triggers here, right? So it purposely mimics the firing of sort of these twin blasters here. So as you can see there, pretty much when you move this around, the spring-loaded shooters will be the ones firing, and it also moves this turret here. Pretty cool, actually, right? And it's interesting how they built this as well. If you look at the fast build, there's just smooth plates underneath here and just this wedge type undercarriage of usual ships to hold it in place. So pretty cool. And of course, there are landing ornaments here. So there is a landing, or no, I wouldn't say landing. You can open up from the interior here to put a minifigure standing that would probably say, hey, I'm coming out of the ship here. So there's also one on the other side. And also there are some bubble cockpits here. Pretty much if you look here, I'm not sure if you can see here, that the control sticks here for the gun here is from the Sith double-bladed lightsaber here. Pretty interesting use of this piece here. I like it very much. There are a couple of stickers. There's some stickers here for the control paneling details. Not sure why they put it there since it's not fairly seen that much, but probably because to be able to put minifigures in there, you need to sort of like unhinge this whole cockpit here. So if I pull this up here, you can put the minifigure here to man the guns, and there's also a spot there for a minifigure to fly the ship, and that's why there's two cockpit pieces here. This one, the bubble cockpit, is a printed piece. Unfortunately, this cockpit windshield here uses a sticker, and it is again a clear sticker, and it's so hard to center that in the center line, but I guess that's how it is. And you need to make sure that when you, because of this mechanism here underneath, as you can see here, you need to make sure that this lines up properly here, or else you're not going to be able to swing the guns there. So hopefully, yes, I was able to match it properly. Also, you can basically take this whole middle portion off that also has some of the gun turrets here and another bubble canopy here that unfortunately doesn't swivel. Would have been nice if they made it a swivel for the gun turrets, but this is pretty much the interior of the Ghost. Not much for a Corellian freight ship, but enough to put minifigures inside and do some scenario pictures in there. But other than that, a lot of the side stuff here are pretty much Technic pieces to give you some of the paneling for the underneath of the wings. So, and this needs to line up with this. That's why there's a smooth piece here so that you can easily take it out with less of the friction, right? So there are a couple of stickers again, not sure why. I guess Lego needs to make stickers so that it has a little bit more detail. But all of them are clear. So these are stickers. This is a sticker here, and of course on the side as well. This is a sticker here, unfortunately. But other than that, so if I remove this, you can basically take the panelings off because they are just fastened by clips here. So if you want to dismantle the ghost for a look inside, you can remove that. So I'm hearing something fell off. So yeah, so these are a little bit precariously put there. So yes, so taking one of the panels off, so it's the same type of paneling here. There's just some clips here, and yeah, there's not much that you can do with this if you take this off. It's good to be able to see what's inside, but other than that, you can't do anything much here. So yes, so let's just put this back here. It's pretty easy to put them back anyway, right? It's just clips. So you need to make sure that clips here because this is snugly fit there. So pretty good that it's all snugly fitting with the dimensions of the ghost. Oh, and just to finally add, so I've put all the minifigures in where I could put them. So there's one here, in there. So you can also see from here, Hera and Lieutenant Beta, and this is Lieutenant Beta here. That's the first officer Watkins or Walkins, and Lieutenant Beta here. He just fits nicely sitting down, his head hitting the canopy here. And of course I have Jason here. So of all the minifigures, there's really no place for Chopper. So he's gonna probably need to sit inside. Usually there should be a droid spot in the Phantom too. Like if you see the show, there is a droid spot somewhere here, but they didn't have a spot for him, so you can probably just put him there. But other than that, you can just put him inside, or he's gonna be out here doing repairs for the ghost. So, and that's it for my review, my raw review of the Lego set 75357, Ghost and Phantom 2 from the Lego Star Wars series, from the Ahsoka Disney Plus series. And if you have enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button, and please consider subscribing, as a lot of my viewers have not yet subscribed to my channel, and it would help me a lot in bringing you more content like this in the future. Thank you very much.